Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Just a quick heads up before we start. I just wanted to say, you probably noticed that there are a lot less videos than usual coming out on my channel, and that is because my fiance and I are currently moving from one country to the other, and as movings goes, those are already a little bit stressful, but especially if you cross country lines. So this will stay the case for my channel for a little bit longer. Bear with me, we're gonna be back in July with a lot more of uploads and a lot more of stuff happening, but for now, I gotta take it a little bit easy because I'm already stressed enough by everything going on in real life. Now, onwards with the video. Hello, and welcome back to a new episode on the channel. Today, we are going to decide who's gonna become our other character in the Time Runner program, because first of all, I definitely want to level an elemental shaman, but also I definitely need to level something for cloth and leather and maybe plate. We shall see. I don't know if I will find the time and if I'm in the mood for all of those time runners, because let's be honest, at some point you've run enough through time with your characters through Pandaria, and I don't want to get tired of Pandaria throughout this mode, so yeah, nice. Alrighty, so I had the great idea that since I cannot really decide which class I want to play in this mode apart from Malric, I could look at all of these class sets. Ignore the fact that I still haven't finished my landfall achievement, okay? I'm taking things slow. It's not like I don't know landfall, I just haven't quested it on Heartside in quite a long time, so I want to enjoy it and don't want to rush through it just to get these stupid sets. But first, let's look at some weapons. Thankfully, I can look at them both without it being a hassle. I don't know if that's also possible in the normal game. This is definitely because of my add-on Narcissus. So if you also want a bigger window that you can also drag around and put wherever you want, definitely get Narcissus. This is also the add-on that makes it for me so easy to get all my gems into my equipment without, doing the whole dance of frying them out, putting them back in and exchanging them. Alright, these are the Demon Hunter blades. I mean, they look a lot like the Order Hall weapons in a way, but I mean, strong start. Alright, these are the Druid weapons. Spoiler alert. Wait, I'm gonna click away my very annoying X there. Spoiler alert, I already looked at these. Okay, is my X gonna show up every single time? I think it is. You know what? I'm gonna take the X off. Alright, now it's gone. Good. So, spoiler alert for the Druid weapons. I already seen them and I'm not blown away by them. The fist weapon is cool, but I have the feeling about a lot of these sets, I've seen all of these weapons before. I mean, chances are not very high for me to ever play a Dragthier, and even if, I don't think I would mock these weapons, because, now be honest with me, I have the feeling that I've seen these exact weapons in the game. Like, from this very expansion, everything looks exactly like those weapons, just a little bit less fancy. But this is so boring. I would be so annoyed if these were my main class weapons, but hey, that's just me. Yeah, this is okay. Like, this is nice. I don't hate it, but if I don't need one thing, it's usually a hunter, but hey, don't tell anyone. I mean, this is already pretty strong. I don't have the other coloration, or maybe I do. Maybe I bought them. And this is pretty boring. I don't know if this has a special animation. I don't know if any of these have special animations. So if they do, please tell me, because I don't think I use any of them. Like, even the ones for the shaman, I was very underwhelmed by, because this X is teeny tiny. Like, what is this? My guys, look at my Doomhammer, and then pew, the smallest axe in existence. Ooh, and Garrosh just ran into my screen there. Well, we're gonna keep him there for a bit. So Monk, especially the fan, a big maybe, because this just looks amazing. And this looks pretty much like the artifact weapon. Okay, this is obviously good old Paladin. This is very much a Blood Knight appearance. I don't hate it. Kinda nice, but I also don't really need any more Paladins, not gonna lie. This is Priest. Yeah, not really my favorite coloration. I mean, also pretty cool for, like, especially a Sindorai Priest. Can definitely see that. I love that they completely forgot that priests also wear a lot of daggers, but sure. we're back with my favorite class that I wish I would play all the time, Rogue. And this is neat. Again, reminds me a lot of like a very toned down version of the artifact weapons, but I think I'm just gonna say this over and over again about these weapons. Warrior, okay. Warrior with roses, sure. And a very different sword. Okay, you go, warrior. I mean, I do love how big they are on an orc. I can only hope that they're also this big on other races, because this looks like the shield of a protection class. And oh, I think the rest I already bought. That's why they don't show up anymore. Gosh darn, okay, because I bought the stuff of the mage and I bought the stuff of the warlock. Well, let's move on to the sets then. I mean, with all of these sets, I think it's really stupid that it's not an entire set, but just like helmet, shoulders, and belt. I mean, I like them. But if you are someone who likes to mix sets, you probably also know this problem that a lot of the time, the modern sets don't really mix well with the old sets. Especially on some races, it's horribly obvious that the sets are at least 10 years apart. And I know that a lot of these special class sets run into the same problem, at least in my opinion. All right, what's this? Ah, this is Druid, no? No, this helmet is a definite no. What's this? Demon Hunter. Okay, so wait. Excuse me, but they took the helmet of the Season 2 Demon Hunter set. No, wait, not Season 2, Season 3. And they made it less cool because instead of your head just disappearing and becoming like a complete flame, you still have your head, your ears disappear though, and you're also bald. Okay. Someone at Blizzard really hates Demon Hunters, huh? My god, this is bad. What the hell? This is the set I'm talking about, and this is the head I'm talking about. Like, honestly, a 100% downgrade from the actual tier set. And like, this is only the normal one. This is the mythic version, by the way. So this is the more intense, like, flame stuff. Are you joking? Alrighty, I think it's safe to say it won't be Demon Hunter. Moving on. Where were we? Ah, this is Evoker. I mean, same stuff as before, but I gotta say, this looks pretty cool. I think this is the first set where I'm like, oh wow, this is like someone actually put some effort into this. Like, the effect of the sand is really cool. I mean, also, you won't believe this, but I have no idea about Evoker sets. I haven't played one so far, and I don't know what the current and the sets before that look like, so maybe this is also just a remake version of a current set or something like that. Feel free to correct me, but this is kind of cool. Ah yeah, this is the Hunter set. This obviously doesn't really work for every race, I would say, but this is definitely cool, especially on many of the Horde races, obviously. But again, there's one class I really don't need to level. It's Hunter. I think I have at least 10 Hunters. So, obviously, I know about this one. I love this one. No notes. This is perfect. This should have been the base set from the get-go for the mage. My boy Kelthas, in general, just deserved better than anything they threw his way in the past few years. This is amazing. More of this. Oh yeah, this is the monk stuff. Actually, this is really cool. The head is a little bit goofy with the eyes, but if you like it, you definitely, this is at least something that looks pretty dope. And we had similar stuff for the monk, but I can't say that I remember a set that looks exactly like this. And monk really is one of these classes who get the same type of set all the time. Oh yeah, this is wait, is this warrior? No, this is paladin, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy about this. Like, it's cool, but looks very Scarlet Crusade to me, especially because of these burning flames. Burning flames, wow, what kind of other flames was I thinking about? I mean, this is, I will buy this ASAP because this is the cooler version of the OG set from the trading post. This is actually very shadowy, so this is very nice. Yay, this is cool. Thank you very much. More of this, maybe an entire set. How about it? And yeah, Rogue again. I mean, again, this looks like other Rogue sets, but the Burning Ice is very cool. Yeah, I mean, this works for some races again, for definitely not all of them. them. But if you're a Zandalari troll, man, you're eating with this set for sure. Let me guess, this is Warlock again, right? Yeah, of course this is Warlock. Why do Warlocks always get the coolest stuff? Like, how is this fair? Honestly, how is this fair? How are some classes getting stuff like, I don't know. How are some classes getting stuff like this? And I know the shoulders are cool, okay? And then there's this in the game as well. Warlocks, man, they feast with every single set. Do they know that? I hope they know that. Okay, and this is obviously Warrior. No shit. I think Warrior is the least exciting and interesting class to me. I'm so sorry for all my Warriors in the chat. I don't know. I could never care about this class much. But hey, this was more a review of me looking at all the sets than me trying to decide which class I want to play. I think if it depends on the sets, it would either be a monk, a priest, I don't really need another priest, a rogue, I really don't need another rogue, a warlock, I don't know if I want to play a warlock, another mage, I don't really need another mage, and that's pretty much it. Oh man, this didn't help at all. The bottom line, this helped not at all. See you in the character creation screen, I guess. Alrighty, that was utterly unproductive. I have not really a clue what I want to play. If I would go for style, I would probably just choose a warlock, since I don't really have a current one on 70 anyway, and I always feel like leveling a warlock is kind of a chore, but maybe that's also just because it's not in my blood. Yeah, looking at all these sets definitely didn't help, so I think I will power up the old noggin here and think very long and hard about what I will level. I'm so lost. So... After very careful consideration, we landed on a class that is already on this channel, but I thought maybe we can just continue one of our little series that I haven't really touched in a while, and that is the Rogue. Currently, we are level 10 because we have just arrived here and I just did a few of the first quests, so I'm down from the Zeppelin. And I was really happy to create this High Mountain Tauren lady because she looks pretty cool and I just love that they can become rogues. I was just minding my business over there on the Timeless Isle, you know, building up my UI and all that jazz, and then I pressed the stealth button and all of a sudden I saw this. Now, for the sake of me loving Tauren ladies, I will try to ignore this because this looks pretty bad. Many other races look a lot better, and when I say a lot, then I mean, man, do they hate Tauren? Like, what is that? They couldn't be ours to do what they do for so many other classes of just, you know, your stealthing animation is just played the normal way, but you're just sliding over the ground so it doesn't look weird because you're so fast now. Because I get it, with like old stealthing animations, they were done for like, I don't know, 50% of the walking speed or something like that. I don't actually remember, but you used to be super slow when you use stealth. Oh, I don't have poisons. Wait, do I need to use both as a... Yeah, I do. Okay. Because I'm still a assassination rogue. I think I will change that soon though, because yeah, I don't think that, you know, dots are the way to go in this mode. I was thinking that maybe I'm gonna try Outlaw, just like I said a couple of episodes ago, because Outlaws are the one rogue spec that doesn't really spend that much time in stealth, so we wouldn't have to look at that very, very weird animation for too long. Also, maybe this will get fixed. Haha, because, you know, fixing old stuff is very high on Blizzard's priority list. And in case you're wondering what we're doing right now, we're just gathering a little bit of bronze because, as you probably know, if you have managed to do the achievements for all the rings and trinkets and neck piece, then they are unlocked for your entire account, so even characters on level 10 can buy them, which is quite the power gain, to be honest. And since this mode is all about about being completely overpowered. Why the hell wouldn't we do that? And also we gained a level while zooming around, which means for this spec we can get our deadly poison. Boom. But like I said, I don't think I will stay with assassination. I will either spec subtlety or go over to the outlaw side of things. But for now, let's go back to the Timeless Bazaar because, yep, we have more than enough bronze to buy the stuff that I want from there. I also already did the very annoying dance of trading my gems to someone else so the person could trade them back to me, which is the little tango that you have to do if you want your not soulbind stones to be on a different character than your main. Very much fun. Oh yeah, and we also just learned how to scrap things. Let's put that here, sure, why not? And let's put that somewhere where we won't see it. Yeah, I don't know yet if I want to scrap my swords because like I said, maybe we're also gonna stick with the outlaw profession and become a little pirate. And now I'm gonna socket these by hand because I like them to socket it with one stat each. Bada boom, bada bang. How about we're gonna do some mastery trinkets? Don't even know if you even need that much mastery with any of the rogue specs, but you know what? Mastery stones are the ones that I have in an upsetting abundance on my main. So mastery stones is what my little alt gets, obviously. All right. We have 18% leech, let's go. And I have also not really bothered to transmog as yet. I just changed our weapons and obviously I put on the back piece because I really like this back piece. How about I will just gain a few levels by, I don't know, we could do some little bit of exploring and maybe queue up for a dungeon later so we can get, you know, all these missing slots. Not so much because I want gear so badly, but just because I want to transmog something cool and you can't really transmog with only, you know, these few slots available. And oh yeah, or we can just, you know what, we will just quest again the starting quest. I know you guys are probably dying to see that again. You probably never have seen that during the past few weeks in your life, but hey, alright. Just do my other thing that I love to do, which is just gathering bubbles in the air or flying not exactly through them. All right. Yeah, we just have to destroy stuff and kill stuff. That's something we're relatively good at. Honestly, I am kinda looking forward to see what we can pickpocket. I mean, my best guess and what is probably the reality of the situation is that we will just get bronze, I guess, which is not very exciting. My energy regeneration would be a lot better if I had some more haste, huh? Well, too damn bad that I didn't send myself any haste gems. Sorry. Let's shuffle around. Yeah, it looks a bit silly, doesn't it? Also, another thing I noticed with your second character, your cloak is already a lot of item levels higher than with your very first one. Probably the more achievements you unlock, the better your cloak on your alts gets as well, which is very much appreciated. Oh yeah, a very big second choice was also a Pandaren Lady Rogue, which would have had definitely the better stealthing animation, but I was really in the mood for a Tauren lady, and I don't have a Tauren rogue lady. I have a Draenei rogue lady, 2 to be exact. I haven't played a Tauren in forever, and yeah, obviously this is a high modern Tauren. I have antlers, yeah, not horns, so the difference is immense. I mean, I gotta say, I'm a bit sad that High Mountain Torrents don't get this very funny, shaggy fringe, but I guess we will just have to live with that. And also, let's skill Shadow Step, just for me to never use it, because I still feel like it's very irritating to use, but hey, that's my problem. If we're that zoomed in on our character, then the bad stealthing animation is not that apparent, I guess. So, you know, let's just play this game like a first-person game. How about that? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just try Outlaw. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Us having fun? Boom, boom. And boom. Alright, then let's exchange our weapons for swords. And let's get my favorite Tinker gem, apart from the one that gives you no fall damage. Meteor Storm. I love my Meteor Storm, and it procs non-stop on my Shaman. And it's just so much fun to just annihilate world bosses because they get constantly stunned. And now let's wait for Taranzu, who's gonna show up in just a second. And also we can transmog some cooler weapons. I mean, yeah, yeah, maybe we should transmog swords, just because can't really transmog them on our shaman. One of my favorite one-handed swords in the entire game, the Spine of the Thousand Cuts, which used to be very silly if you mocked it on both sides because they didn't turn the handle, but they actually fixed this very long ago. So this is one of these cosmetic fixes that they actually did almost immediately. We look pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Let's get some more poison rolling. And obviously, I probably didn't mention that a lot, but we already started a rogue on this channel. It was 1 or 2 months ago, and she's a Draenei lady, and I very much appreciate her, and I love my Draenei rogues, but I kinda lost interest, and then we also started our Blood Elf adventures, and those were so much fun that I didn't really look back. But I thought this rogue also has hooves, so we're just gonna continue our little travels with a very different character, but also a rogue nonetheless. Gotta be honest, me starting with Shaman, that really spoiled me because Enhancement Shaman is just so much fun. And this is a slow start. Alrighty, it's a new day. I had a very long sleep, and we are back with our little rogue. With a very weird stealthing animation that I will just have to live with. And you know what? Since it is a new day indeed, and since this character is mostly there to print me some bronze so I can finally buy some of the stuff that I haven't bothered so far to buy with my other character in all, I'm just gonna run in here and accept these dailies. And also I need to sort my action bars because, as you probably noticed, we are no longer an outlaw or an assassination rogue, we are a subtlety rogue once more. I was doing outlaw in some dungeons, that's why we're also level 23 by the way. And gotta say, not the biggest fan. Maybe it's gonna be better later when I have a few more talents available, because so far it's not that much fun. So now I need to think about how I always do this, because you probably know this, as a subtlety rogue, you're more often than not pretty much always in your shadow dance at some point, and shadow dance always puts you into your stealth, so you need to make sure that your stealth bar looks a lot like your normal action bar, since they're pretty much the same. Anyway, bear with me while I'm doing that for a little bit, and then we'll zoom right into doing fun stuff. Where is the Viscerate? There. Right, I need to sort this all out, but honestly, I don't want to do that right now. And Slice and Dice. Oh yeah, we don't have that talent yet that just gives you Slice and Dice whenever you come out of stealth, because that makes Slice and Dice pretty much a button that you don't need to press that much. And also, I obviously put us into some cool transmog, now that we can transmog everything that we're wearing. I honestly had forgotten that I apparently bought these amazing blood totem. Alright, they're called stone hoof totems, but these are from the one tribe from the High Mountain Torrents that went over to the Legion side, right? Were those the blood totems? Anyway, I completely forgot that I apparently bought these on the trading post. They're a little bit big and maybe not best attire for a rogue. Hey, you're never gonna see me coming with like my 3 meters tall cow to begin with, but also with giant totems on top. But mobs in WoW are just not that attentive, I think. And now we're just gonna queue for a dungeon. Yeah, so I think my first go with this character is just getting to level 70, because you get more bronze the higher your character's level is. Don't attack him without me, my friend. Thank you. Our energy regeneration really leaves a lot to be desired, but that's just characters in low level, I guess. Also, maybe I should put on some poisons, huh? There was something about... Honestly, can this scenario stop? What the hell is going on? I have this scenario every single day. I don't even like this scenario. Like, it's okay. Where is my Crypt of Forgotten Kings when I need it, huh? You guys, got the burning kegs. You don't got that one because you got struck with lightning. Alright, one sweet cheeks. Gotta go. Not gonna lie. This fight is a little bit of a struggle when your best bet for damage is a level 24 character. And I know that I just get scaled up very high, but also this is a heroic scenario, so this is still taking forever, man. Oh no! We lost a man. Let me hit them with a quick BB and get out of here. Who's my tank? Someone who's not immediately zooming. What's up with that? And I gotta say, as much as everyone makes fun of Tauren rogues, if, you know, a giant cow just comes descending onto you from... Oh, wrong way. From up in the sky and bashes your head in with daggers, I think that's pretty scary. I think I wouldn't be cool about that. And also, is this again a group with like no level 20 character that is just boosting our sorry asses through this? Well, pretty much seems so. And also we learned pickpocket. Alright, I think I have some macros to write after this. Because I really want to know what you get for pickpocketing in this mode. Probably just wrongs, but hey, a boy can try. And also, why do I have my personal resources thing displayed? Wait, where was that again? Oh no. Okay, I think I have to clean up here, and this dungeon run probably will take some time. That moment when people just don't know how to actually play the bosses because they're so used of getting boosted through all the dungeons. Of course, I'm here to witness that. Thank you. Where are these boosting level 20 characters when I need them? Oh, and also maybe I should turn off my funeral pile. How about that, huh? Wait, why is that not on its designated hotkey? What the hell? Oh, because I put it... Oh, because I put it instead... Oh, yeah. I have to remember that now I have a stealth bar that doesn't actually act as my normal action bar, so... Remember again why I never really play rogue. But we're gonna play rogue, alright? Because I have a feeling that this class is a lot of fun in this mode. So I'm just gonna do it, okay? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna get stunned. Okay, guys, if we get these hammers, then we can kill them instantly. That's kind of how you usually do this. Ah, the potato is still so barren. I have none of the stuff I'm so used to from my level 70 rogue. Ah, I need some talent points. I mean, I think I had a level up, but that was only a 24 level up, and those are not as exciting because you can only skill stuff in your rogue tree. Ooh, and we finally got a blade. And because one of the problems if you first level as an outlaw and then switch back to subtlety is that obviously you have the wrong weapons, but I was able to just upgrade my starting daggers with like I think 14 bronze, so thank you for that, Blizzard. And I think all of my characters after Malric just get a upgrade discount as well because Malric is almost completely upgraded, so that is also nice. So I'm looking forward if equipping this rogue is gonna be a lot smoother and easier than equipping my shaman. Oh my god, and my action bars here look horrible. I have to clean this up after this dungeon. I cannot live like this. And maybe I can also put on a new weapon before we fight against the last boss, because I have a feeling we need it. If you stand in the P, then you cannot attack. And also, oh my god, I forgot that subtlety is one of these specs that if you do not have energy to do your backstab, then your character just stares at the enemy. Like you don't immediately go into auto attack just because you press the ability. That is one of the more annoying parts of playing subtlety. That was thankfully not a long fight at all. No, my guys, I love you, but no thank you. I think I will just go back to questing and exploring for a bit. Or maybe just first unraveling all of our stuff. And also let's do the good old, let's take off everything that is worse than the ones we're already wearing stuff, and let's scrap all of that, and you know, that nice dance. I definitely want my roll. That is a lot better than a sprint every 2 minutes. And this, and that, and brittle, and also I want victory fire, I think. Let's go full set Andy again, without the head, obviously, because yeah, they're not very kind to Taurens, let's put it that way. You know, obviously Cursed Vision of Sageras is one of the coolest heads in World of Warcraft, but this looks a bit stupid, and I don't really get why they do that, because as you can see with goggles, they don't really care that it makes no sense that, you know, it just goes into the back of my head. But no, with the Cursed Vision of Sageras, it had to make sense, of course. The eye patches look a little bit better, but still. And also, okay, never mind, the eye patches do not look better because I can see my eye through that gap. Yeah, that's not cool, Blizzard. Man, I know you hate to pay attention to any race that isn't human or elf-based, but maybe you should every now and then. And now let's also save this. Why exactly did they make it so Tauren ladies always have their mouth open? Is there a reason for that? I'm pretty sure that the old models didn't look like this. What have they done to you, precious? Like, she's still gorgeous. It's just like, not really the winners of the newer models, are they? Oh no, I forgot to get out of the service channel. And this comes from someone who is basically playing this mode completely on their own, especially when it comes to like the raiding part. You really don't need a group to get gear in this mode. Like, I'm sorry. You don't have to buy this. You can just play the game normally. Uh-oh. Are we gonna kill anyone? No, not so far. Oh, I got money! I just got money from a mod. So pickpocketing gives you money, huh? That's nice. Probably so little that it doesn't really make a difference. But hey, who cares? We just got actual currency that isn't Bronx, so yay! And in this very cozy setting of Scholomance, I'm gonna end this episode right here and now. It's probably a little shorter than the ones before, and that's just due to what I've already mentioned. Removing everything is stressful. There's gonna be more of these episodes and probably just 2 per week, but later I'm gonna spoil you again, don't you even worry about it. But with all of that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode with some more sneaking across Azeroth. Well, not so much Azeroth, pretty much just Pandaria for now, but you know, we're gonna be released into the wild at some point. And if you liked it, please feel free to leave a comment or a like. It helps and I appreciate it so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe do that as well. And I will see you hopefully in the next episode, and until then, bye bye!